Looking to hear predictions for WWE Clash at the Castle? You in the right spot. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get directly into it. Clash at the Castle, Scotland. Let's get into the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Isla Dawn, Alba Fire. This is pretty obvious for me, at least. You know, I don't know what y'all think, but taking the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships off of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill makes absolutely no sense at this point. They're on a great run. These are two generational talents. Jade Cargill is improving with leaps and bounds. Bianca Belair been a bona fide WWE superstar for years. They're great right now. The women's tag team division is lacking in a lot of areas, so it's great to have two dominant figures at the top and have everybody kind of scratching and clawing into that. Now, I do want to see Bianca and Jade feud, but I want to see that later down the line. I'm not even opposed to seeing that at WrestleMania 41. Let them go on a historic run with these titles. I got Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. That's pretty obvious with that one. Next, Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn. Do we put the belt on Chad Gable? If you ask me honestly, man, I ain't gonna lie. This was like the hardest one to pick. I will put the belt on Gable. I predict Chad Gable walking out of Scotland Intercontinental Champion. Now, this really depends on some backstage stuff going on. You know, they were saying that Chad Gable contract is coming up or set to expire. It's been talks that he has renewed his contract. If that's the case, that makes sense. Put the belt on him. But if he hasn't renewed his contract, which really doesn't make sense because he's been doing great work. It seemed like WWE creative and Chad Gable has been working well recently. If he didn't renew his contract, then obvious Sami Zayn will win. But Chad Gable, I'm predicting that he renewed the contract. He has gained renewed, you know what I'm trying to say. He has gained new trust with WWE Creative. I think you put the belt on Chad Gable in Scotland. Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. That's my heart, man. Like, I see his career grow from NXT very early on, and I think it's time for him to start going for the titles. Seriously. Drew McIntyre about to get the World Heavyweight title. You got Cody Rhodes having the other title, the WWE Championship. I want to see Sami Zayn back in that title run. I don't know when do you put the title on him, but Chad Gable, I think it's time for him to get the gold, man. He's just been doing great work. Sami Zayn, he's kind of stuck in limbo with the Intercontinental title. Okay, you beat Gunther, now what? His storyline been Chad Gable, and it's like, it's cool, but Chad Gable got the heat. Let's put the title on him, man. Next, Bayley versus Piper Niven. I predict Bayley to win, even though I want Piper Niven to win. I think Piper Niven is ready. I think she's an incredible in-ring talent. I think it's in Scotland, her hometown. Man, the crowd will go crazy if she won. I think that would be a great visual. And I'm not even opposed for Bayley getting it back on a rematch on SmackDown. But if I'm doing predictions and I have to give my professional opinion, I have to say, all right, I think writing it creatively, I think they're going to go with Bayley to win this one. But I want to see Piper Niven win. But my official prediction is Bayley, long story short. Next, we got the WWE Undisputed Championship match. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles in an I Quit match. This is obvious. AJ Styles is not getting the belt put on him. I don't know if he'll ever get the belt put on him again, but Cody Rhodes is in the beginning of his run. Let's figure this out. It's way, way, way too early to take the belt off Cody Rhodes. Now, I hear you see me posted in my community post that Cody Rhodes, he wasn't a draw on NXT essentially, and it brings the question of, if he can't bring people to NXT, how is he really a draw as the champion? My personal opinion on that is like, yo, let's give Cody at least 6 months, 8 months. Let him catch his stride with being a champion. It's not his fault that he don't have people to feud with. It's not his fault The Rock is gone and now has an elbow injury. Roman Reigns is gone and it's going to take time for him to come back. You know, it's not his fault. Let's give him some time to kind of build up something. I think Cody Rhodes is doing a cool job so far as champion. He's holding the company up. Let's give him some time. Makes no sense to take the belt off him right now. I would like to see how they'll end it, though. World Heavyweight Championship match. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. This is another obvious one. It's time. It wasn't time in Philadelphia. I was there live and direct in the nosebleed. I was there when Drew won for a little over 5 minutes. I snapped when Damian Priest came out. I lost my shit when I see Damian Priest come out, man. I was like, oh, that was crazy. The Money in the Bank, the feeling in the building was electric fire. Damian Priest, you did your thing. Great job. You know, solid job. You working with WWE is giving you, so solid job as champion. It's time for DM Punk, though. Drew McIntyre finally get his moment. He wanted at WrestleMania and kind of Damian took it. But what's better than winning in Scotland? It's gonna be no other place in the world that's gonna put Drew over than Scotland. This is going to be a moment in history, June 15th for Drew McIntyre. I can't wait to see it, man. Drew McIntyre walks out of Clash at the Castle, World Heavyweight Champion, and that's it, man. So those are my predictions. We're going to keep it short and to the point. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all at the Friday with SmackDown recap. Then, of course, we're going to recap Clash at the Castle. And, of course, I'll have some extra content for y'all. Bye.